Good afternoon. My name is Major Wes Whitaker, and today I'm going to talk about a website that is new to me called Rewordify.com. On my screen, you'll see a verbal pre-assessment, and I'll give you a few seconds to read through the passage. And so what I did with this passage or paragraph is I cut and paste that paragraph into Rewordify.com. I then clicked the Rewordify text, which actually broke down several words that were hard to read. Notice up top here is the reading time, so you can actually test how fast it takes you to read. But here, if you put your cursor over the highlighted extracurricular activities, you can actually click it. It's going to tell you what it is, and you can save it to a word bank. Awed in the paragraph was amazed. High quality in the paragraph was refined. And fellow co-workers were colleagues. So all these words can go into a word bank for me to study later on or for my students to study later on. This also, Rewordify breaks down the parts of speech. So if I want to know what the nouns were, the pronouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, etc., they're all highlighted, color-coded, which I think is outstanding. If you want to look at the stats of the paragraph as an educator, there's a great deal here to look at. I mean, you have sentence count, average sentence length, syllable count, etc., etc. Okay? Working my way back to the text, at the bottom here, I highlighted extracurricular activities, awed and refined colleagues, and I went back up to the sentence and started eliminating things. The parents were well intended and they were awed. They were proud of their daughter, which eliminates B and D. And the fact that the daughter was being burned out, she was missing out on these activities, which eliminates A, which leaves the answer as C. She missed out on all these great leisure time. And so by knowing those key words, that helps the student understand how to read through and get the right answer. I selected this source to assist my students in reading comprehension. This source will also provide my students a chance to build their vocabulary, which will assist them in scoring higher on the SAT, ACT. My goals and objectives is to assist my students academically while building their confidence to achieve self-improvement. My intended audience, of course, is my high schoolers, in particular, my juniors and seniors, because they're going to be taking the ACT or retaking it. But I want to also reach down to my 9th and 10th graders to help them prepare for these standard tests. The ISTE standards for students that I covered is ISTE1, the Empowered Learner, letters A, B, and C, and ISTE6, letter A, the Creative Communicator. The ISTE standard for educational leaders that I use was ISTE1, Equity, Citizenship Advocates, letters A and B. In regard to the final product, I saw a need for my students to build their vocabulary and reading comprehension. And using Rewordify.com as a just academic tool will help simplify and build the vocabulary and reading comprehension for my students. So with that, I hope you guys have a chance to really experiment with this website. There's a whole lot more here that I can go over in 3 or 4 minutes. But with that, I hope you guys enjoy. Have a great day.